Dirt. That one's 6. So we need 8 that's smaller than that. We could get 2 4s in there, probably. Or we could use this one. German smokestack. Very, very small, apparently. And now you know. And then we need machine guns. And I'm actually tempted to put torpedo launchers on this. Among many other things, possibly, but I'm not entirely sure. See if I can mirror this. Was it up 2 or 1? I think it was only up 1. But that looks weird. Now, whatever. Then out like that. There we go. Look at it, it's mirrored and pretty and stuff. It's like an actual professional designed it. But I'm tempted to put stuff like, not those. Torpedoes and mines and other such nonsense on it, but I'm not entirely sure. Fungus Vitellius. I don't even know what Vitellius means. Also don't know what ASW GDD are for. What for are they? They have less range, less damage than that. We've only got one of those though, so we can't really even use it anyway. Let's get a couple torpedoes. And by couple I mean 4, because that is exactly what a couple is. Like that, and then let's get some searchlights around here. Just in the center, because there's space there. It would look cool. It's not, what is this? Can't put centered. No. Why can I not put those centered? God dang it. Everything is centered but that. Why? Oh, you don't know what that means? Okay, well. We may have, so we'll go with that. And we need some launchers. I don't know what the difference between these are. The thing slightly changes. I don't understand what that means, though. We only need one of these, and we'll just slap it in the back. Like so. In fact, can we turn that around, actually? No, they just face that way, or whatever. Works for me. So we've got torpedo launchers, we've got lots of cannons, we've got machine guns. Do I want depth charges? Probably not. Do I want systems? Yes. Do I have any better radar? No. Do I have any better anything? I have these. May as well put those on since we have nothing else to put there. So now we can rotate even faster because that's exactly what we needed. And armor. So we can go 38.5 knots, and we've got a couple of aircraft we can use. Literally just Seahawks. Maybe I should research other aircraft. I don't think I can afford other aircraft, so whatever. And we will name it. So we've got Fabulous Fungus Primus Ajax, or Fungus Vitellius. I don't know what that means, but I kind of like how Fungus Vitellius sounds. It sounds Roman! I clicked the wrong thing, didn't I? There we go. And Romans are powerful, and thus we will name things after powerful Romans. That's how naming works. Obviously. That's a V. That's still a V. For God's sake, buttons, why you confuse me? Fungus, there we go. Get it right the first time and you don't have to deal with silly typing thing. Which I am apparently not good at. Cruisin' for a bruisin'. At this point, every time we change the hull, we're probably going to change the name of the ship. So I'll just use a bunch of different names. There we go. Do we have any flags we can change to? The rising sun, sure. Works for me. End. Design done. I am happy with this vessel. It should be sufficient to handle anything thrown at it. Plus it looks pretty sweet. Look at that. That is a proper looking vessel right there. I actually designed something that doesn't look incredibly silly. Joyous day. Alright, anyway. Let us to battle with our Fungus Fatalius. Which is a gloriously silly name. Hooray! And we have to blow up radar installations. Not a very hard mission, although it does spawn like a lot of boats. Let's send our planes out.
Alert! Airborne units, attack!
Oh, and they actually launch off the back. Good. I had a feeling they were going to launch off the front. There they go, our lovely SC-1 Seahawks, which provide us with additional radar. I don't believe they have sonar. They might have sonar. If they do, it's really hard to tell. Either way, they'll just fly around somewhat randomly. So they'll give me data on stuff. Don't do that. They'll give me data on stuff around the map. By the way, that's what bow thrusters do. They let you turn really fast. Hooray! Those things don't have a ton of fuel though, so they do have limited use. Their AI is also really basic. They literally just fly randomly. There's not really complicated AI to this. It's entirely possible they'll fly over there and get shot down, so... They don't have any, like, avoid enemy boats kind of deal. In fact, they're already being shot at. Enemy radar detected. They're shooting at my planes with cannon rounds. Yeah, they're gonna get shot down. Oh, he's actually shooting stuff down. Well done. Get in there and, you know, murder things. I'll go that way to try and assist them while I shoot at stuff. What have you.
Enemy ship sunk.
I was making sure these are 2-barrel guns. It seems like they're not firing 8 shots per gun.
Enemy ship sunk.
It's a bit bizarre, but whatever. Oi! No. Stop it. Also, if a plane is trying to land, don't spin, because they can't land. Go into this and let my guns handle it themselves for a little bit. Because there's a lot of boats around here. Not the most efficient way to do it, but I'm going to do this till I get closer. Into the general midst of them over here.
Enemy ship sunk.
We still have both of our planes, and they are still flying around doing whatever it is boats do. Have some haphazardly shot torpedoes.
Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship
Have some haphazardly bad frame rate. That's a plane. I don't know what was happening with the frame rate there, but they apparently didn't like the torpedoes. Excuse me.
Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk.
There we go. So that's 1 of 4 fleets. Yeah, 4 fleets down. My planes are attacking the airfield? I don't know what that one's doing. In fact, it's dead now. So well done, plane. You've gotten yourself killed already. I'm gonna head in and see if I can get rid of these airfields. Where's my other plane at? It's landing. There it is. Back you go. I think I need more machine guns. Because that's a lot of planes, and none of them are dying. Very ineffective machine gun fire going on here. Please stop. Oh, here we go. Time to blow up the random haphazard pieces of this port that have nothing to do with, you know, my target. Because logic! In fact, I'm just gonna go into this and let them shoot everything. It'd be easier. Have at it, cannons. Hopefully they aren't shooting at planes. They probably are, who knows. It's entirely possible all of my cannons are shooting at planes, but I need to blow up like half of this buildings on the ground here, so just shoot everything.
Stop engine.
And we should be next to an airfield now.
Stop engine.
Somewhere?
Enter engagement mode. Full speed.
Maybe I already hit it. Who knows? There's an airfield somewhere over here. That's all I know. There's not going to be much left over here at all by the time we're done with this mission. Blow up the radar. Blow up everything?
Secondary objective added.
I'm pretty good at blowing up everything. Can we just do that? Can I hit that ferry battle plane that's flying over me and dropping bombs? That'd be good. No, seriously. Thank you.
Secondary
That Seahawk is still alive. How is that Seahawk still alive? What is this madness? Where did they come from? Is there an airfield back there? Who knows? If there was, it's not there anymore. I think that's the last radar, actually. It is. We win! We're not actually done yet, though. Mission accomplished. Woohoo, go back. Because we have some boats to blow up. And they're over here on the other side of the map doing God knows what over there. I should have killed them when I was next to them, but I wanted to get rid of the airfields. Those are all cruisers. Cruiser Fiji, apparently. They're actually pretty darn beefy. Like, that dude's taken some serious beating for a cruiser.
Enemy ship sunk.
Thankfully, I have more guns than they do, so... Also have the ability to shoot constantly. Kind of a cheat, to be honest. Wait, what? It just popped up and said something about destroyers, but these aren't destroyers, these are cruisers, game. I don't think the game even knows what it's sending at me anymore. Now let's see if we can intercept the other 3 fleets here. They're not going to be very hard to kill, I just want to see if they drop funds or anything. Some ammunition over there. I didn't really need ammunition. Cruisers. I think that's cruisers anyway. Well, that's all I can see. It's just cruisers. Hooray! My favorite. Hey plane, you wanna do something? Where's he at? There he is. I think he's coming in for a landing. There's funds over there. Oh. But I'm already going this way. How did I miss funds? Oh, that sucks. It's time to play tricks on our Seahawk here. Coming in for a landing, are you? I'll just turn. And I'll turn the other way, and then I'll turn again. Aww. Seahawk does not care for our shenanigans. I should probably edit stuff like this out, quite frankly. Where I'm literally just spending 5 minutes doing nothing on a mission that's already been completed. I might see if I can research support helicopters so I can use those to pick up loot that I may have missed. It's not the fastest way to pick up loot, but it's a lot faster than turning the whole boat around when I can just use the helicopter to pick it up. I don't know if I have those available yet, though. I think I just accidentally blew up the GUI. Eh, whatever. Shoot stuff. My guns will figure it out eventually. There's not that much stuff to shoot.
Enemy ship sunk.
What's over there? Nothing.
Enemy ship sunk. Left
What
quarter.
is over there? Nothing. All of this is dropping health. I do not approve. For the love of God, one of you better drop funds or I'm going to be very unhappy. Oh, a part that works too.
Enemy
Pardon me.
ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Stop engine.
And
Reverse
funds.
engine.
Alright, well,
Cancel engagement mode.
it was mostly worthless and I'm not going to go back and get the
Now,
funds.
let's leave the area.
Because that'll take another 5 minutes of doing nothing. We've successfully destroyed everything of economic and military value in that port. Literally everything in that port. Cranes, containers, military buildings. We blew up everything. We missed an objective, apparently. I don't know when we missed an objective, but we did. Who? Can you play this on a laptop? Considering it's a PS2 game, I kind of doubt it. Especially since it emulates like garbage. Someone sent me a Twitch message the other day telling me that they had tried to emulate it. And they would report back on their findings, and I can tell you right now, it emulates like garbage. I've tried to emulate everything I've wanted to record. Most of it doesn't work. Final Fantasy X-2 doesn't work worth a crap. The Ratchet and Clank series doesn't work worth a crap. This doesn't really work very well. In fact, most of the ones I actually got to emulate didn't really work very well either. They just ran well enough that I was comfortable with it. They do get higher resolution though. They do look better. If I still had my N64, I'd try to record that and then start talking about how it looks good. A large number of submarines and destroyers. You've emulated Suikoden 4.5 for PS2. It doesn't... The problem with emulation is it doesn't really matter what else you can emulate, because it's always a game-by-game basis, and this game just doesn't emulate well. I can run the entirety of Final Fantasy X at a higher than native resolution by like 4 times at 60 FPS. I can't run this above 40 on native. So it would look like this, it would just be running at 40 frames a second. Not the easiest game to emulate. Then again, I don't have like an i7 or something. I wish I had an i7, but I don't. What else were we doing? I think we were already researching structures, so let's look in the aft category. What are we at? Cruiser 6? Can't do it. What about Cruiser 5? 39.83. That's actually pretty good. We'll grab that one. And I don't think we need any of these, because we can't use catapults or elevators, and I don't think we need a heavy launcher. Do emulators support hyperthreading? PCSX2 supports, I think like 3 cores. 3 or 4 cores, I can't remember exactly how many. Do I want better engines? Do I want better aircraft? I think I want bombers. Actually, let's look at interceptors here. None of the planes we can get really are very good, because we don't have a carrier. I may want to research a carrier just to have better planes. How much does that cost? $9,500. Do it. So now I should be able to research better planes. Yes, there we go. Joyous. Although, yeah, none of these can launch on cruisers anyway, so it's kind of null and void. Probably why you require a carrier to launch it then. Yeah, none of these can launch on anything but carriers. Well, that sucks. Maybe we'll build a carrier. This plane has a 30mm revolving gun? It's 3 because of the way it works. PCSX is 1 thread, the Emotion engine is another thread. For PS2, that is the engine that the PS2 runs on, is Emotion engine. And what is it? The other one is the graphics thread, I believe. So just 3 threads. Do you always stream at this hour? Yes, because it's a good time to stream. I don't really have a clock from Italy in my room, so that's kind of null and void. This thing, look at that thing, freaking jet. It only goes 700. It goes slower than this thing, and this thing's not even a jet. Who thought that was a good idea? You know, let's get... I'm thinking here how much I want to do a carrier. Let's get one of these, and we'll just let it research, and then let's get bombers and go about 5k down this tree as well. Like an Altair, which is a jet bomber apparently, with guided bombs. That would actually, and it can run in heavy weather. Ooh. Ooh, that's tempting. Those have 1,000-pound bombs. The guided bombs do less damage, I think. No, they do the same damage, but they hit more often. And that's a dive bomber, which I don't care about. That has a guided bomb. Alright, so that's 1,000 speed, 500 range. What's the Altair over here? Slightly, much less actually. 12 guided bombs, 16,000-pound bombs. Let's get one of these. And then we'll start we'll see what we can do with a, like a rank 1 carrier, despite how ineffective they are. Wherever they are. There they are. Do we want the German one or the US one? Presumably the German one, or sorry, the US one. Because, you know, US and aircraft carriers go pretty well together. Yeah, it can hold more aircraft and much higher loads, so guess what we're researching? And then we'll make an aircraft carrier and see what we can manage with it. Probably not much. Quite frankly, considering it's so weak and we don't really have... In fact, we actually need to research engines and controls, and, or sorry, control structures and all sorts of other crap. I'll probably waste a bunch of funds and speed the engines and stuff up.
All hands alert.
There's a lot of blue on this map. Like, that's a lot of blue. And you think, considering we're moving 20 transports, you think we would have more than a single boat protecting it. Literally just one boat.
Attack.
That's all we have protecting our 20 presumably very important transport vessels. I don't understand our military leaders, but whatever. We do have a lot of airfields though, so... I'm trying to see what those are. Wildcats and Sky Raiders? Those aren't very advanced. And you know what I don't have? Is depth charges. On a mission that has a lot of torpedoes.
Secondary objective added.
I don't know how this is gonna go, but hooray, I guess. Submarine A. They're all submarine A. Hello, Ian. Can I hit you with... Are you close enough to hit with torpedoes? No, he is too far below the surface. That kinda sucks. Because I have no way to kill these now. And there is a secondary objective to do that. Probably should have put some depth charges on it. Depth charges. Either way, we do need to kill these guys back there, so... I don't want to get too far ahead of our transports, though, because they'll just get hit by torpedoes. Ants around the sugar.
Secondary objective added.
We may fail this mission because of my stupidity, but we'll see. There's parts over there. Why are there parts here? Do my Seahawks have depth charges? I don't remember. What do the Seahawks have? There's a dead submarine there. My Seahawks have anti-submarine weaponry. This is a joyous day. I didn't realize they did. Well, that's good. At least we can slowly take them down.
Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk.
Look, there's funds over there.
Secondary objective.
Lots of funds over here. I require more funding. Thank you. Hashtag pound symbol. Not sure that's how hashtags work, but alright. So what is that? More parts. Oh my word. I can't do that though, because there's already boats up here.
Allied ship sunk.
No, they sank one. It was the freaking submarines too. Well, I'm glad I have these planes then, because they're my only means of killing these. Also, that's a lot of boats over here now. I'm not sure about this plan.
Enemy ship sunk.
The only things being killed are things from torpedoes. Just get the parts after the mission. But the mission takes me all the way up here. It's such a long distance.
Left rudder. Secondary objective complete.
I could always park in front of the transports to slow them down a bit, but whatever.
Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk.
Sinking all the
Engagement
ships.
mode.
Automatically. Automatically? That's a battleship.
Allied ship
Also
sunk.
ramming something. Excuse me? I'm your protector. I get priority movement.
Enter engagement mode.
No, seriously, dude. I want those parts. Get off me.
Left rudder.
I've all sorts of screwed up this formation.
Enemy battleship sunk. Cancel engagement mode. Enemy battleship sunk.
So that is almost all of the boats. They should be alright, so let's start heading back this way. Pardon me. That was a formation. In fact, it's back into a formation, but you know. Let's check this rear group. This rear group's taken a beating. They've lost quite a few. We're still good though. It's because of this douche. Look at him shooting torpedoes at him. How rude. So parts all the way back there, and that's it. That's right. You drop depth charges on that dude.
Objective complete.
Well done, SC1 and SC2. I wish it actually numbered them like that so you could keep track of them, but they're both just SC1. We may be able to actually get all the way back before the transports even get into dock. It looks like we will. Transports, why you so slow? Oh no! No, we didn't quite make it. I thought they had to both be in the port. Sigh. Not that it matters, but you know.